Hi artists, and welcome back to Miss Riley's art class. Today we're going to work on our drawing skills, specifically focusing on shading techniques and using value to make our drawings look more realistic. This will help you when you're drawing a still life, for example, or a piece of fruit. Today, I'm going to draw this delicious apple. All you're going to need is some paper, just simple copy paper works, a pencil, and for blending, if you want to use a Q-tip or a piece of tissue, you can use that as well, but it's not necessary. All right. Once you're set up, you want to make sure you have good lighting in the room so that you can see shadows and highlights. You might be able to see a bit of a highlight here on this side of the apple because I have light coming from that side of the room. You also notice some of a cast shadow, and then there's something called reflected light, which we're going to learn how to do as well. You also might want to have your subject on a surface where you can clearly see the shadows, and that'll help a lot. Now that I've finished my drawing, I'm going to share a few tips with you to help you out. You want to make sure that you're really pushing your darker values in the shadows and build your value gradually by adding more pressure and adding more graphite with your pencil. You also want to use your eraser as a drawing tool, so use that for your highlights. And you also take note of the reflected light. That's over on the darker side of the apple, where some of the light is bouncing off another surface and hitting the object where the shadow is. That really helps pop your art forward, out more. Also the cast shadow, notice the shape of it. Cast shadows are often darkest near the object, and then they gradually get lighter as they go out. So you can use your blending tools to help you do that. And the last part, you should also, after you do the shading, take note of any textures or patterns you might see in your object and draw those as well. Okay, have fun trying yours.